All right. I guess it's time. It's time to build Herta. A grave.
You call that a build update?
I mean, come on, let's be honest, guys. Nobody said what I was gonna build Herta. Anyways, though, now that that problem is literally solved forever, actually, no, balance must be maintained. Equilibrium. If one thing goes into the grave, one thing must come out. Oh. What is that? I see a headset. I see a headset and a thinning hairline. Oh. Okay, now I'm having too much fun there. No, I'm kidding. Rise, DonnyVick. Rise from your grave. Hello, people. Alright, can I just do this real quick? I'm tired of making it rise. Boop. Hi. I'm DonnyVick, General of the Legion, owner of the crooked headset. No, actually, my headset's really busted, so I don't feel like paying $200 for a new one. That's right, the face reveal. Some people wanted this, some people asked for it, and here it is. Behold, a lovely man, young, not old, chilling at home, with his ponytail. Look a little greasy, because I'd say I just got done with work, but actually this is the second time I'm recording this, because the first time apparently it picked up the mic of my webcam, and not the mic of my fucking mic. So, yeah, the sound was awful. So we gotta fix that. Actually, you know what? While I'm at it, just in case. Let's just, wait. There we go. Turn that air conditioner off real quick. It is I, DonnyVick. The face reveal is true. This is the face of the man who runs the channel. I guess, I need like a full body shot. The Jamies, don't judge me. Sees me? Does see me? I don't know if this sees me. It might see me. Anyways. This is me in my lovely quaint apartment. My nerd shelf is like right over here. You can almost see it, not quite. So you just get my laundry basket instead. Yeah, just a nice plain empty apartment. Not built for lighting or anything like that because of, you know, I don't intend to stream. So that's all normal. Anyways, though, you guys wanted a Q&A of me, DonnyVick. So I put out that dashboard post that I have already read all, I think it was like 150 questions, and the video ended up coming out to be almost two hours. And a lot of the questions were just repeats of the same thing. So I'm gonna do this again now, but I'm gonna skip some of those. No offense to you guys. I'm nothing to you all, but yeah, I gotta save time. Anyways, because I already spent, what, 2-3 hours setting up that video, and I started editing it and realized the sound was fucked up. Wasn't happy about that. So anyways, guys, without further ado, also this is Fei Xiao. I love her. She's great. She's fantastic. Let's go. Let's hang out with the team. Here we go. The Foxy and Dream team. Gotta love it. If it was meta, it would look more like that. But anyways, let's get these questions started, shall we? Oh, it made everything so much brighter. Actually, that's kind of nice since the sun's going down, so that helps. My curls are trying to attack me. Anyways, let's get to the question, shall we? When are you gonna build Herta? Well, glad that got answered. Real talk, General. Are you enjoying the current direction of your channel? Nope. Variety games, the weight towards Gacha. Yeah, no, it's scary. List 10 things you like about Herta in 5 seconds. Go. Nothing. Twirl. Anyways. Next question. Thank you for the questions, by the way, guys. This was a lot. I figured I would let the questions sit for a while to kind of stir, and so I can see if I can get some really good ones. But a lot of them were really kind of the same thing. A lot of the same questions were asked, which nothing against that, but I was expecting different stuff, and it's not what I got. Anyways, what do you think Pina Colada will be like? There were a lot of questions. I have no idea. I have absolutely no fucking idea. So wait, can you even hear this? Hold on, I took my headset off and everything. I think, did I turn that sound option back off? I think I did. Yeah, I did. I got to turn that off. There we go. And we'll leave our lovely Foxy and lady here on her phone to chill for a little bit. Let's just leave these on just in case the sound freaks out again. Yeah, I have no idea what the heck to expect from Pina Colada. I expect it to be the best thing on the planet Earth because of how much people have hyped it up. So if it's not, I'm disappointed in you. Do you have a favorite type of character or characters? I do. I like the class clown, over-the-top weirdos who don't take anything very seriously, but then on the inside, they are secretly, like, badasses. Big example, Hughes from Full Metal Alchemist. Dude's just a jokey clown, but then at the flip of a switch, he's a badass, like, investigator who will murder you. I love that kind of character. Love it. Fei Xiao's kind of like that a little bit. She seems, but I haven't met her in the story, so I don't know. She seems very with the wind, you know, very likes to have fun, but then at the drop of a hat, you know, it's all for the hunt. Anyway, what was your dream when you were a kid, and what is your dream now? This is a fun question. When I was a kid, I wanted to be a paleontologist. I wanted to dig up dinosaur bones. I was obsessed with dinosaurs as a kid. Jurassic Park was like my favorite film in the world. I wanted a T-Rex skull on my coffee table. But obviously that didn't happen. What is my dream now? To live long enough to pay next month's bills. Oh, how life changes. Congratulations again, DonnyVick, and I wish you even more achievements. Thank you so much. Anyways, let's see. What or who inspired you to start YouTube? As some people have put it, definitely the old gamers, the old gamer channels of the early 2010s. PewDiePie's, Jacksepticeye's, Yogscast, Total Biscuit. I love Tobuscus. I love watching them. Rest in peace, Total Biscuit. I miss you, buddy. I love all those videos. And then mostly what got me into it was a friend of mine in real life constantly every day, not every day, but every so often is like, hey, man, you'd be good at it. You should do it. And I was like, maybe not. It's a lot of work. I don't want to. And I put it off for 10 years. And now here I am. It's so weird that my face is over there. I'm more interested in seeing my face than the camera over here that I have to look at. This is interesting. I got to monitor here, monitor here, monitor here. Good stuff. But yeah, mostly my buddy who constantly pushed me to do it. And then finally I got bored. And one day after Christmas, I just did it. What is the ultimate goal of your YouTube channel? You're looking at it. Who knows? I mean, if the channel keeps raising, maybe my opinions and ambitions will keep raising. But for now, I just like gaming and sharing it with people. If I catch up on Star Rail and ZZZ stories, what's next? No more Star Rail and ZZZ. I will play other games, finally. Can I have a hug? No, you can't. You probably have cooties, and I don't want to catch the pregnant. Don't forget the most important thing is to enjoy what you're doing. You got that right. All right, next question. Where are you from? America. What do you do for a living? Work. Favorite food? Teriyaki chicken and rice with some broccoli. How long does it take you to make a video? Well, I mean, as you guys know, I record for about an hour. And then, depending how easy the video is, it could take anywhere between 2-3 hours. If I get distracted by random crap on my other monitors, either like a laugh you lose, I don't know, a clip of some random streamer, or, you know, just some video, I'll get distracted. So it could take anywhere between 3-4 hours to make a video, and then another 1 or 2 hours to render it out, and then maybe an hour of me dicking around trying to figure out what the hell to title it and put in the description and load it up. And then within that same hour, probably wait for it to get the HD version done. So, I mean, it's a 4 to 6 hour process usually. Anything you miss from when your channel was less than 100 subscribers? Yes, I do. I miss there not being a ocean of comments that I want to read, but don't, because I'm worried someone's going to be like, hey man, good content. By the way, March dies. And I'm like, oh great. So glad I still need to play this game, even though I already know how it ends. Yeah, good stuff. Thank you for the question. The Emanator of the Legion leaving a question. How are you doing, sir? How do you plan on stopping Argenti from breaking into your house again? What traps do you have set up? For legal reasons, there's nothing dangerous in my house. Don't worry about it. How do I plan on stopping Argenti? That's coming. That's coming. I have plans for the man. I do. I can't say what. No spoilers. No spoilers. But as a spoiler, it'll probably pop up in the Pinacone video. Tee. Matisval. You're the one who did the gifted subs for the last premiere. Thank you very much for that, by the way. And I owe Why Is Me a apology because I had no idea you super chatted me, and then I saw it. I had no clue. So you've been making videos for over 3 years now. My question is, did you expect Star Rail to be a huge success? No. No, I did not. Not at all. It was just filler until the Elden Ring DLC. At any point during those years, did you plan to quit? Nope. I didn't plan to start, didn't plan to quit. I just sort of do it. Just sort of do it. Okay, anyway. Favorite Hoyoverse character so far by design? That's a rough one. I mean, let's take a glance, shall we? The judges all have some amazing outfits. Oh, I like Tingyun quite a bit. The main character, actually, I like his outfit quite a bit, too. The main character's pretty baller. Bailu's awesome. Welt has just drip factor 9,000. This man's a flood. And then this is probably my favorite of the judges. I think the judges, I think, have the coolest fucking designs. They're so cool. I don't own every character. I'm sure there's some I'm missing out in here, but yeah, the judges are pretty baller. Who's your favorite character by story so far? Dan Hung and Bibiter Bibiter Balloon. Getting dark. It is getting dark. Hold on, I need some backlighting. Fun fact, my room doesn't even have light.
The path is clear. Let's get going.
That'll work. That's not the best, but it's... Welcome to Scuff Streams, where this isn't even a stream. Scuff time with DonnyVick.
In custody. Who's next?
Who's next? I'm next. Anyways, which character do you want the most to have on your count? Probably Bibiter Bobiter Lune, Blade, Jingyuan, or Jingliu.
Who's
The
next?
Cloud Quintet people are awesome. Do you plan on playing Genshin someday or not? I got a lot of questions for this. Do I plan on it? No. Will it probably happen? Yes. It's on the list, but I probably just won't. Let's swap over. Actually, no. Let's swap over to the other judges. Where's Hanya? Where is your beautiful, scary self at? There you are. Alrighty then. Let's see. Yeah, I do intend to play it at some point. I just don't know if I will. I wanted to, and then years went by, and I said, no, I'm not going to do it. And then I was talking to my cousin about it, because we talk a lot about my YouTube. And he was like, oh, I played that. Yeah, man, the elemental combinations, the combat are awesome. And I was like,
Are today's records different from yesterday's?
Dude's been my gamer buddy since I was
Probably.
like 8 or 10 years old. Like,
Very
I have
different?
to play this game now.
Probably not.
Good question. Thank you very much. Are you acquainted with the goddess Adrilla? No, I can't say I am. What's your favorite anime or manga? Oh God, you are. That's a lot of people gave me that. So my favorite anime is really obscure. No one's gonna know it. If you do know it, you're a champion. And if you do know it, you also probably know it from the more recent seasons and not the original one I'm talking about. My favorite anime is Utaware Mono. The first season, not any of the other newer ones. Not for the game, not for the visual novel, just literally for the anime.
Are today's records different from yesterday's?
Ma'am, I am talking.
Probably. Very different?
Alright, whatever. We're gonna
Probably not.
jump to the next judge. Let her cook? What? What just happened? It didn't happen the first time I recorded this. I'm just gonna move on now, okay?
Help! Someone help me!
Anyways, favorite, yeah, Utawara Mono is great. It's basically about a guy who wakes up naked with amnesia in the woods, gets found by this village. It's a fictional setting, like medieval times. And these people grab him, give him clothes, teach him things. They turn him into a villager. He earns their trust. He becomes the village chief. Local lord pisses people off, and they overthrow the lord. He becomes the lord. What else? Then the kingdom doesn't like that they overthrew the lord, so they attack. They overthrow the kingdom. He becomes the king. Neighboring kingdoms get pissed off. They attack him. He beats them. He becomes the emperor. pisses off a god who comes to kill him and his people. He kills God and becomes a god. It's just this beautiful D&D journey. And it's just all about like the people he meets, these relationships he forms, the resources he collects, the things he builds along the way. It's beautiful. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Do I have any pets? No, I don't. I am allergic to most pets, and now I live on my own and don't have pets, and I can finally breathe through my nose for the first time in 30 years. Let's go to this man right here. Or this lady. You know what? We haven't seen this lady in a while. Or have we? Yeah. Have you ever thought about streaming some parts of your playthroughs? I can't say no. I've thought about it, but not enough to commit to. This was gonna be a stream originally, but I started messing with it and it got too complicated. I was like, I'm out. Bye. Who do you trust more, Herta or Ruan? Bleh. Who do you trust more, Herta or Ruan May? Ruan May. Give me drugged strawberry shortcakes any day. I just want to say, nope, that's not it. Favorite preservation character, Fire Trailblazer. If you let someone design a character for you, what would you want it to look like? I'll stick with the theme of the YouTube channel. It would basically just be me, just raggedy dude, scruff, hair, ponytail. Not as thinned out in the front as I am, unfortunately. Male pattern balding happens. But with the Caleb Widowgast, like the first drafts of his outfit from Critical Role Campaign 2, just like run down clothes with like a fucking cowboy duster over the top. Looks like he just crawled out of a lake and like didn't bathe since then. Just straight up how I envisioned DonnyVick. That would be awesome. Thank you for the question. Next question. General, I remember that Black Myth Wukong community post. How close are you to playing it? Not any closer. You faced a bunch of problems. I remember you faced a couple problems here and there, but I do want to see Donnie become a monkey and bonk people. I too want to become a monkey and bonk people. My computer just ain't having it. I can't get it to record well. Does the Legion have a name, or are we just called the Legion? Answered your own question. Where's Final Fantasy 16? It's in my hard drive right there. Are you going to play it? Yes. It was released a couple days ago. I know. I know. I desperately wish to play it. Are you planning to mess around with YouTube Shorts? I've thought about it. I have thought about it. I'm probably not going to, but because it's more work on my plate. Thank you for the questions. Wait, what is this? One more thing. Where's the Herta build sub goal? Are you planning to have any sub goals? Bro, I don't know. I wasn't planning to get subs, let alone goals for them. Maybe someday. We'll see what's going on. Right now, I'm satisfied with what I got right now. So, my question is related to something I noticed in the recent video. Did you ever learn 3D animation, or do you somewhat understand it? I learned it. I have a whole degree. I have a whole bachelor's degree. Because you're able to notice random bits of really weird animations and textures during your gameplay. That's not something I see a lot of people notice, especially YouTubers. It is a curse more than it's a blessing. Believe me. It is a curse more than it's a blessing. Favorite video game music? Anything from Metal Gear Solid Rising. Anything. They're all so good. Who's your favorite character aesthetic-wise, personality-wise, and gameplay-wise? Personality is Sampo, 1000%. Gameplay, it's probably the nerd. Gambling in my gamble game is just hilarious. Aesthetic-wise, ooh. I haven't played everybody yet. I mean, this outfit is so good for some reason. I don't understand why. And like, there's nothing that I would normally care about, but for some reason, I think it's the colors. I think it's just that red, white, and blue spirit within me. Welt looks so good. The man looks so ballin'. I love this character's aesthetic for respectful reasons. 6 Ways to Sunday. And then this is just awesome. The coat is so good. So good. I love the fucking coat. And then the best thing ever. But this is everybody's favorite. Anyways. Are you going to cosplay Sampo Broski? No, I don't think I could do the man justice. Good old Sampo Koski ain't gonna be done justice by DonnyVick. When are you going to give into the simping? Never. Anyway, can't wait for blah, 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 blah. Thank you, thank you. Questions are kind of basic. Oh my god, but there's 11 of them? What the fuck is wrong with you? What made you start making YouTube channels or videos? I already said my inspirations. Are you ever gonna upload D&D? The channel was supposed to be a D&D channel. It was supposed to be a channel about D&D, but then when I started doing it, I realized, damn, this is really hard. I should probably not do this. Do I have anything about that in here? I don't know if I do. Is it clicking stuff in Star Rail? Oh, it is. It moved me around. Interesting. I was like, I hear something. Yeah, no, it was supposed to, the channel was supposed to be about D&D, and then it was just too hard, so I gave up. And games are easier. Much easier. All the sound, the visuals, everything's already done for you. You can just hit record and you're done. D&D and everything, I have to put so much more stuff together. It's like, recording a game and playing a game is just reading a book. Doing D&D for YouTube is writing the novel. That's the comparison. Am I ever gonna do it? Maybe. I don't want to say. I have an episode. There is session 1 of a game that was supposed to be made for YouTube. It's on the channel. It's uploaded. All I have to do is change it from private to public. It's 4 hours long. I don't know if anyone wants to watch it. The campaign specifically ended. It's over. It did about 15 episodes, and then all the players just decided, we're done. So I didn't know if I wanted to release it because it doesn't end. Well, it ends, just not ends. Did you ever expect to blow up like this because of HSR, or was it just a shock to you? Bro, it's still a shock to me. Still blows my mind. Do you think you'll do stuff other than video games on your channel? Maybe. No idea. What made you start the whole no simping thing? I think it was a joke. I'm not a simp in real life. Not in the least bit. I am an advocate of true gender equality, as Kazuma would say. These fists are rated E for everyone. If you're good, you're good. If you're bad, you're bad. I don't care about anything else in between. If I like you, I like you. If I don't like you, I don't like you. No real special details to it. So the no simping thing is just a joke I've said to people all the time. Not to the degree I say it on the channel, even remotely. But I remember it came up in the video and I was like, oh, this would be really funny if I did this. And then I found that the little image that you see, the no simp sign. And I thought, oh, this is funny. And then it just became a running gag on the channel. And I'm like, yes, I love it. It's just a string of coincidences, nothing else. Current favorite Gacha character? Oh, of all Gacha? Oh, Jesus. Including, if it's Wu Chengli. Never even played the game. Never even seen her in the store yet. Just Chengli. If we're gonna go out of that, FGO, it's probably Jane Alter or Alter Okita. They're both so lovely. So very lovely. Probably forget somebody from from FGO, but that's okay. It totally won't come back to haunt me, right? Let's see. Jing Yuan, husband material or not? Pull for... Oh, that's crossed out. I wasn't supposed to read that. My bad. What character that I've met would I consider pulling for in the future? Well, Jing Liu, Jing Yuan, Blade, and in Bibbidi Bobbidi Boobalune. Definitely them. I think they would be fun. Not Fushuan. Never mind. Not Fushuan. Couldn't do it. Couldn't bring myself to do it. Which HSR character left an impression on you? Jing Yuan, because I can do an impression. Not really. I play games to play games. I don't do it for soul searching or anything. So like impressions and meaning, and I don't care about it. If I like a game, I like a game. I don't dig deep into it unless it's my own fiction. If it's someone else's, I stay away. I let someone else's things be someone else's things. Blah, 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 blah. Let's see. But to the point you're making here in the video, the question, Sampo is absolutely the best dialogued character in the entire game. No questions asked. Seeing as how there's a 5-star Dan Hung, aka Bibbidi Bobbidi Luna Dan Hung, which character do you... Bibbidi Bobbidi Luna Dan Hung. Who do you think is going to get a 5-star variant like him? March. 1000% March. Will you watch the HSR concert? Not unless I'm caught up. What message do you want to leave the Legion? Don't simp. No simping. Oh, and take care of your health. You only get one. Anyways, thank you for the questions. Would you rather fight one horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses? Bro, give me the 100 duck-sized horses. A horse-sized duck would bite my head off. If it's 100 duck-sized horses, I could do one kick and break at least like 30 legs. I win that fight. Do you pour milk before cereal or cereal before the milk, you fucking Neanderthal? What the hell kind of question is that? It's so weird. Okay, what are your thoughts about the ocean being a soup? It is a soup. It is a soup of fish love, animal death, and plastic. Thank you for the question. Yo, Donnie, glad I found your channel. It's been really fun seeing you get in the Hoyoverse. Smiley face. As for questions, you mentioned some of your previous work experiences here and there. Could you go into that a bit? Nope. No, I will not. What's your background, education, etc.? I've been to college. I have a bachelor's degree. I've had many jobs. A lot of them are very specific, famous companies that I cannot mention because it will instantly dox where I live. So, like, I don't even mean the state. I mean the fucking city block, like the county in a city. Like, you would know, you could probably visit me in person if I told you the name of a couple of them. So, no, I cannot say that. You mentioned before once that you're a lead manager of a lot of people. Another time you're doing game and dev animations. Yes, I have. I've done a lot of those things. I've never been a supervisor or a manager for game development. Officially, but socially, definitely more of a leader. As a game dev myself, I always love to hear stories about other devs. Yeah, it's classic story, man. Met a bunch of people in college I liked. We liked each other. We liked games. We said, this will be a good idea. Let's be indie developers after college. We did that, and then we were like, ooh, life's hard. Never mind. Have you considered streaming on here or Twitch? I have considered it, but the reason I don't streaming takes away one of the things I value most. Let's switch up the team a bit here. Boxy and Dream Team again. Boop. Streaming takes away one of the things I value most, which is privacy. When I do post-production videos, if I sneeze, I burp, I fart, I giggle, I piss, I shit, whatever the fuck you want to call it, I eat something, I can edit that out. I can change it. I can add my jokes. I can do the censor thing. I can make the no simp sign pop in. You know, and I could do all of it in post. I could do the video, think about that shit later, and then put it in. If I stream, it's just click, go. No, there's not. There's stream elements. Yeah, there is, but it's just not the same. You know, whenever I have to do something, I gotta leave, I gotta walk away, I gotta adjust something. Like, I can't get rid of that in a stream. Face cam specifically. But yeah, that's why I don't stream. Maybe someday in the future, but not right now. I say as this was supposed to be a stream. What expectations did you have for Star Rail when you first got into it? None. I thought it was going to be a basic-ass gacha game. And it did end up being a very fun game. I do like it. Favorite anime and video games? Already answered. I guess I can give a few more. Witcher 3. Any From Software game. So good. Dragon's Dogma 2. Favorite anime? What's Bleach. D. Greyman. Hitman Reborn. Tokyo Ravens. Ooh, if you've never watched Tokyo Ravens, go watch Tokyo Ravens. Any of the Fate stuff. A Certain Magical Index. Love Certain Magical Index. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Any genres I lean toward? Shonen Jump. Give me my action-adventure progress. Give me a character learning new powers and training and overcoming the next challenge. Give it to me. I also love characters that go beast mode. Naruto, Ichigo, characters that just freak the fuck out and go crazy. Love it. If you were stranded on a deserted island with any 3 HSR characters, who would you choose to be stuck with and why? You may simp for this one, you've earned it. March, because we would have infinite water. Blade, because we can cut off his limbs and eat him. He's just going to grow up back. And Sampo, because he would probably have some way to get us out of there. Man, could you imagine that conversation? Guys, I'll make you water, but isn't this a little weird? Ah, deliver to me death. Sampo goes, oh, don't you worry, Miss Marge. Your good friend Sampo Kaski's filleted more than one steak in his life. But your buddy here keeps growling at me anytime I cut a slab of meat from him. And then you just hear in the background, why won't death come for me? That'd be so fucked up. Who's Donnie and why is he Vic? I am Donnie, and I Vic because I thick. These childbearing hips didn't make themselves. Oh, whatever. Anyway, any other games you're planning to play aside from the new Gacha trends? Yes, I want to play minigames. I want to get back to the Elden Ring DLC for one. FF15, Black 15, Black Myth Wukong, Final Fantasy 16, and Monster Hunter Wilds. Oh, I want to play Monster Hunter Wilds so bad. Also, when/how many subs are you going to change your old profile picture? I don't think that's defined by subs. I'll change it just whenever I have a good idea or want to change it. For now, I like it. I like keeping it. The big DV. First of all, congrats. Your community's growing day by day. I know. It's terrifying. My question for you. I remember one of your video intros. Instead of the HSR login screen, you had a Genshin login screen. Nope, it was just for a bit. It's just for a bit. I do plan on playing it someday, but it's not a priority. My questions are favorite characters. I've already answered this I haven't really answered it a lot, but it's tough to say a favorite. I really like a lot of them. They're all really fucking cool. A couple of them really stand out to me, but King Yun is so awesome. I don't know. It's tough. Sampo is just hilarious. Best dialogue in the whole game. Like, bar none. What companion quest left the best impression? Clouds Leave No Trace. What expectations do you have for Pina Colada? Who else can we look at? Let's look at Little Gwei. Thank you, Little Gwei. Actually, no, this has been a giant estrogen fest. Let's get a dude in here. Yeah! My boy. Can't say my boy. I've never played him. I built him a little bit, but that's it. Nothing crazy. Blah, 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 blah. Expectations for Pina Colada? I don't know. I have no idea what could be in that fucking game. I really have no idea. No, same, bro. Yeah, I have no idea what to expect. I'm expecting like a 1940s noir adventure, but with anime. Will you react to Genshin in the future? Maybe. Probably not. If I plan to play it, I won't react to any of it. Do I have an intro? I'm going to take advantage of this opportunity. Quit grunting, you fucking weirdo. Jeez, I'm trying to do a video. I'm going to take advantage of the opportunity to ask, more like advice, what motivates you to edit videos after a full day of work? A combination of things. Anyways. A combination of things. My job isn't hard. So I'm not that tired when I get home. Secondly, I know how to edit videos and I know how to do stuff on YouTube, so it's not intimidating. I know I can come home and knock it out. And that YouTube paycheck ain't bad. No, I'm kidding. See, normally that's where I would censor that out and segue into something else. I can't do that when I do this. This is a very uncut video right now. Yeah, just mostly confidence. I know. Oh God, see that I would have edited out. I know that I can come home, get a video done, and I'm playing a game, so I'll enjoy it. You know, it's coming home to do my hobby. Like, I'm excited to do that. Thank you for the question. Since you play D&D, yay! What's your favorite class? Probably Monk or Druid. Have you played Baldur's Gate 3? Nope.
Not good
and
for
I never will.
overtime.
Will you consider reacting to the Star Rail live concert? Not until I'm caught up. Favorite characters from other games. Not Star Rail. Okay, other games. Emmett Silk from 14. Xenos from 14. Best of Friendo. They're just great. Geralt, The Witcher. Absolutely.
Today's fortune is...
Dark Souls, Solaire.
Not
Solaire
good
Restorer,
for work
baby.
or overtime.
Patches, my boy. All right. Would you do videos but with me on screen?
Today's fortune is
Don't know.
not
Maybe.
good for work or overtime.
I think it'd be a lot of extra work. No, it wasn't. It was like 2 buttons. But we'd like to hear your POV and if you try it or not. I think I might try it in the future.
Today's
I might try
fortune
it in the
is
favorite video
good
games
for
as a
work or
child, probably
overtime.
Rampage. Playing as Lizzie and Ralph. Digimon Rumble Arena. Dynasty Warriors. Twisted Metal 4. Getting into the teenage years, it would have been Warcraft 3 and Diablo 2. A funny story. Oh, I got one. When I was going to art school, we had a art project. The class was called life drawing. Basically, a nude model, a real person who was in the nude, would get in the middle of the room and we would draw them. And our homework assignment was to Google images of nude people and draw 50 women and 50 men.
Not good for work.
I'm
or
at school going,
overtime.
dude, I don't want to draw 100 naked people when I get home. I want like some free time. I'm going to knock out half of it here. So I was like, what's the least embarrassing thing I could do? I was like, I'm a young straight man. I'm going to go in the school lobby and Google naked women and draw it. Thank God I went to art school because anyone who walked by was like, what the hell are you? Oh, I remember that homework assignment. Hey, good luck, man. You're pretty good. And I'd be like, thank God. I got home and there was only one part of the homework assignment left. I went in my room. I locked the door. I shut everything. I closed the curtains.
Today's fortune
I opened Google, typed naked men into Google, started drawing naked men. Got the whole work assignment done, really had to pee, ran out of my room, went in the bathroom, started peeing, heard somebody go into my room, freaked out, got done, pulled my pants up, went running out of the bathroom, which in my old house, or in my house where my parents were, if you open the bathroom door, you could see straight down the hallway, straight into my room. And I walk out and I look in and there's my dearest father staring at my computer screen, jaw dropped, confused out of his mind. And I walked up and was like, it's a homework assignment. Yeah, he didn't say anything. He just walked away from me. Okay. And then how I got into games. Same guy, my father. I came home from school one day and my dad said, this is a PS1. I bought you a game. It's called Crash Bandicoot. He plugged it in, set it up for us. We started playing. Been a gamer ever since. I hope Dad likes me playing video games because if he doesn't, it's really awkward because he's the one who started that. Final Fantasy VII. Final Fantasy VII was a big one for me as a kid. Favorite video game character ever? Oh, you're crazy. You could buy a 1-to-1 scale figure of them and put them in your house just because you like them so much. Artorias of the Abyss. Ooh, no, I'd want a full fucking size xenomorph, like in mid-attack. And I would put it by my door to terrify people. And it would terrify me because I'm terrified of xenomorphs, but I love the Alien franchise. Even though I'm not like big into sci-fi. What else? You make a lot of theories and analyze a lot while playing HSR. I know. I ask a bunch of questions that I don't want anyone to answer, and they all answer anyway. And now I never have to ask that question again because I know. I hope a lot of the things I've read are not true about Pinacone. Thanks, comments. So what's one? This is the kind of thing I'd edit out. So what's one theory that you firmly believe? It doesn't have to make a lot of sense or be too real, but you're sure it's gonna happen. I think March iced herself. I think she was in a scenario where she was helping somebody do something. She learned it was a really bad thing, but she was like a key component to it. Kind of like Will Turner in Pirates of the Caribbean. He had to take his blood, cut on the coins, like cut his hand, and then... That was a weird... I did not mean to do that gesture. He had to cut his hand, put the blood on the coin, and then drop it into the chest to cure Barbossa and the Black Pearl crew of their curse. I think March was like part of a cool plan and she was willingly helping people. She learned it was really bad, tried to bail out on it, and they were like, well, if you're not gonna do it willingly, we're gonna force you to do it. And she went, no, you're not. And she just iced herself and bailed. And some Aeon was just like, ooh, that's probably not enough. I'm gonna help out too. But he just nuked her memories. That's what I think happened. 100%. I think she is going to be this key plot to something way crazy later on. Favorite moment while playing the game so far? All of Bellabog. All the badass endings of Bellabog. Who's the best fox girl? Who's the best non-fox girl? Oh god, they're all so cool.
Peace. Peace is above all things.
Alright, you degenerates. Click. Click. There we go. On a more serious note, how long on average do you find it takes to edit and clean up your videos? Yeah, 3 to 4 hours usually. 3 to 4 hours, somewhere in that range. The 10K is real. Gone Kratz for the milestone. As for the question, I want to ask which character from each path is your favorite? Each path? Oh, you sick bastard. Nerd for erudition. Hua Hua for abundance. Fei Xiao for the hunt. Probably Welt for nihility. Fire MC for preservation. Ting Yun for harmony. Is that about it? That's about it. Yeah, that's it, right? Hunt, abundance, nihility, harmony, erudition. Oh, destruction. Probably the main MC. I love the bat. The bat animation, the like OG bat attack. Oh my god, it's so good. It's so good. Who else is on here? Let's look at our boy here. Or Hanya. Hanya's pretty cool. We already looked at Hanya. We got the weird achievement. There we go. We can look at that for a while. Would I ever consider doing D&D stuff? I have heavily considered it. The channel was originally supposed to be about D&D, but then that kind of... It turns out D&D was really hard to do, so I gave up on it real quick. Maybe someday. Maybe someday. What gacha games have you played besides the Hoyoverse games and Wuwa? Fate Grand Order is the big one. Played it for years and years. Alchemy Stars is amazing. I tried Epic 7. Counterside. I almost got into Arc Knights. Almost. It's literally, it's downloaded, installed, and is a shortcut on my desktop. I just haven't clicked it. What are your thoughts about the HSR collab and the what are your thoughts about the Honkai Star Rail and the Fate Stay Night collab? Who are the characters you're most excited for? Berserker! I think the collab will be great. I think it'll be great. We'll see how they go with it. Fate Stay Night is not my favorite of those, the roots in that one. Did you have a good time scrolling and scanning through hundreds of questions? I'm not even done yet. What tool do you use to edit your videos? Premiere. Adobe Premiere. What's your delegated schedule for content making, bro? 1 hour of gaming, 4 hours of editing, 1 hour of commenting and giving hearts out to those 24 hours in a day? You almost got it right. It's usually 4 hours tops or lower of editing, and then I don't delegate any time to commenting or hearting videos. I just do it whenever I feel like it. I'm more scared to comments than anything. Do I own pets? Nope. Choose Kiss, Marry, Kill between Sampo Kaski, Dr. Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated, I don't even know who that is, and Herta. Well, Herta's dead, so that's off. That kill is instantly gone. I don't want to do anything to any of these characters. Unless Dr. Doofenshmirtz is a lady. I'll marry Sampo, because I feel like he financially has a lot of goals and plans, so I feel like that's a good move. And then I'll kiss whoever Dr. Dumafane is. No clue who that is. Will you look at the Pinaconi? Nope. Nope. This comment is too long and it includes Pinaconi and the word spoiler. I am not looking at it anymore. Nothing against your question. It's just not happening. Do you go to anime conventions, or is this thing a secret hobby no one must find out thing? I've never been to a convention. I've been told many, many times I should. And no, it's not a secret. My literal boss from work knows that I do this. He actively watches me. My family knows about it. My friends know about it. They tell other people about it. I go to family like reunions and stuff, and people will literally come up to me and be like, "Hey, aren't you DonnyVick?" And I'm like, "Huh?" And my dad's like, "I told him about your channel," and then I just run. It's wild. Have you ever heard of Oshinoko? I've heard of it. Have not watched it. How did I discover Honkai Star Rail? It was all over the internet. You couldn't not discover it. What is my goal for YouTube? This. I get everything I want out of it. If it gets bigger, maybe my goals get bigger. I don't know. I'm having fun how I am now. Any more milestone goals, or do you just go with the flow? I'm just going with the flow, man. Since your channel that plays multiple games, if the Legion wants me to branch out into other games, like I used to do back in the day, will you do it? Yes. Would you check out a game called Library of Ruina? I might check it out. My plate is full at the moment, but we will see. One thing everyone is asking for. Oh, here's a good question for you guys. One thing everyone's asking for. Have you made up your mind if you're gonna do a Discord server or not? I want to do a Discord server. I want to give back to you guys, have a place that's not as restricting as the YouTube comments. The problem with the Discord server is I have to moderate it, and I don't want to do that at all. And I have no one that is in the same line of hobby as me, or has the same buy-in, the same thought process as me that I would want to moderate it. It's not that I don't want to give you guys one, it's just that I know if I do give it to you, it will not be handled well. And I don't want you guys to have that experience. So I would rather give you no experience than a bad experience. But then we'll never learn our lesson. It's the internet. You don't learn lessons here. That's not how that works. Let's see here. Greetings, General. Oh, this one has a lot of punctuation and proper grammar. I'm scared. I have come as a news representative from the IPC's Technology and Weapon Acquisitions team, or better known as TWAT. Unfortunately. Do you have to put that in your resume? No, I'm not going to think of that. We've received a few rumors that you're involved in a few escapades with multiple Foxian ladies. I don't know what you mean. Do you consider these rumors, nay, more but hearsay, or do you have certain enlightening statements to disprove these allegations? Nay, it is but hearsay. Just false rumors. See, I'm friends with a streamer. She knows better. What are the 16 numbers of your credit card? What are the 3 numbers on the back, and when does it expire? It's expired. Anyways, just want to know your thoughts on the coming story and arc plots. I have no idea. I'm really excited to go back to the Cienjo. I have no idea about Pina Colada. Do I ship any of the characters in Star Rail? No, I don't do ships. That's for silly.
Rings loud, performers crowd round.
Aside from Gacha and D&D communities
Hey,
you
that
are
sounded
in,
pretty
are you
good.
part of any other communities? I don't know. I've never considered myself part of a community. I just do things that other people. Does Alcoholics Anonymous count? No, but for real, I've never like thought of myself as like a community member. That's a unique thought. That's a very unique thought.
The gong.
I just sort of go with the flow and I do
Loud,
what I want.
crowd round.
Oh man.
Hey, that sounded pretty good.
Yeah, I don't know. Not really, I guess. I'm not really part of any. Or that I would consider myself. I'm curious if you could change your channel's main view source. Wait. If you could change your channel's main view source game to another one, would you choose another one, or are you happy with it being as it is? I mean, I like Star Rail. I'm glad. Why is the mouse on your face? I'm so sorry, my dude. Yeah, that's right. Brush it off.
Square formation,
I don't know. I like that people like
circular
Star Rail.
formation.
I wish people liked the
yin-yang
other content
formation.
more, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. I'm not going to ask for.
What should we
possible.
try next?
Actually, here's a fun fact. This isn't an embellishment, by the way. These are the real numbers. If you take all the work I have and all the numbers and subscribers and everything that I've gotten, 98.9% of my fan base
is here for Star Rail. It's a huge fucking number. It's a huge number. Everyone else just watches anything else by happenstance. Would I change it? I mean, in a perfect world, I would change it to anything I play always. That way everything was always at the maximum, but it's not a perfect world, so I can't do that.
Huh?
You know what? You should all just like me. That way you can like everything I do. And then my reality. No, it's cool. I don't care if you're here for Star Rail. Just have fun on the ride. And there's an extra, what's your full opinion on gacha games? And oh, I missed this the first time through. What's your full opinion on gacha games and the one you play recently on the channel? Do you like them all, or some more than others, or not even really at all? I like Star Rail. The story is fantastic so far. The gameplay's great. Character designs are awesome. It's very fun. Wuwa, I love the gameplay. As a gacha game, I don't think it holds up to the other ones, but just
Square
out of sheer
formation,
gameplay, I love it.
Circular formation, yuan-yang formation. What should we try next?
Alchemy Stars, same reason. The design is fucking fantastic. I love it. And the story's pretty good. I stopped at chapter 11 or something like that. Right when it starts getting juicy is when I stopped. I don't know what the hell's wrong with me. I really need to go back and do that. Fate Grand Order, I just played too much and then I fell out of it. What's my full opinion on gacha games? They're money grabs. They're very well made money grabs. Like look at Star Rail. Like it's somewhere in MiHoYo, somewhere over in the HoYoverse company, they were like, "Oh, we're a little short on money for this
Square
one
formation,
idea. How do we
circular
fix it?"
formation,
And someone said,
yuan-yang
"Just take the two
formation.
sexiest women and two of the biggest
should
meta
we try
women and
next?
throw them on a banner." They're like, "But that goes over our banner limit." And the boss just like leaned in like fucking the Evangelion meme and was like, "And?" It was over. And what happened? Everyone threw their money at the game. I already have that character. Yeah, but I bet you still spent money.
Huh?
Bet you still spent money. Let's see here. They're fun though. I love them.
Yuan-yang
Let's see
formation.
here.
What
just wanna
should we
ask,
try
after
next?
a few months since the first time playing Star Rail, what is your opinion on the game? I love it. It's fantastic. What does it mean for you? You were looking for a very deep, soul-searching answer, and I do not have it for you. I think this is something I have to get across to you guys. I'm not a sensitive person. I don't play empathy very well. I have a stupid, massive amount of empathy. Not as in I'm empathetic, but just because it's not in that I am empathetic, but
Square formation.
I pick
circular
up on
formation,
shit. I'm very
yuan-yang
insightful,
formation.
just based on like someone's body
What
language, how
should
they
we
talk.
try
I just see them and
next?
I suck that shit in. I walk into a room, I know everything that's happened, just based on like 3 people that are talking, and it is a curse. And I have chosen to be apathetic as a result. And I don't dig into stuff very deeply.
Square formation.
So what's my
circular
impressions? What does it
formation,
mean to me? That's too
yuan-yang
deep.
formation.
It's too deep. It's just a video game.
What should we try next?
I try not to go too deep into things. The deeper you go, the crazier it gets. So then it gets harder to get out. Climbing a tree is a lot easier than climbing down a tree, unless you jump. And that has a bad ending.
Huh?
Anyways, so what does it mean to me? It's a fun game. That's the best answer I can give you. How long am I still going to be playing the game? As long as it updates. As soon as I catch up and there's no updates, though, I drop it like a rock until there's a new update. Am I secretly a voice actor? Nope.
Huh?
You'd be really good at one. Thank you. I've thought about it a few times, but that's a lot of time and money and effort that I don't want to commit to. I already don't have a lot of time. Do you plan on playing it? Nope. If there was a game I could replay and react to for the very first time, what game would it be? Dark Souls and Final Fantasy XIV. If I could forget everything about the Souls games and then replay through them, oh, I would love it. I love
Square
that game so
formation.
much. The problem with the
circular
Souls game is as
formation,
soon as you beat it once, you'll beat
yuan-yang
it forever
formation.
after that. It's the charm is gone.
What should we try next?
In Final Fantasy XIV, I mean, as long as you commit to 5 expansions of $60 each and 500 hours of storytelling, 450 of which is useless, it's the greatest game told. It's the greatest story in gaming. It's fantastic.
Huh?
Favorite character, Chengli. Favorite character in Wuwa, and all of them, all the designs, Chengli. For reasons. What mission is your favorite? Cloudsley Matrace. Are you gonna give reverse 1999 a go? No. No more gotchas. No more gotchas, please. As of right now, Peter Coney is the latest world in the storyline. When you finish it, how do you plan on continuing the series? I won't. Or no, that's not true. I'm gonna go back to the Cienjo like everybody else did. That's what I'm gonna do. And then after that, it'll be on hiatus.
Huh?
Star Rail's been great. Favorite Alchemy Stars character? Bro, why are you asking me all this shit? And why is it Hero? Actually, no. Oh man, it could be Reinhardt too. Vice is pretty good.
Square formation. Circular
Barton's
formation.
my boy.
Yuan Yang
I fucking
formation.
love Barton.
Hmm.
He's the
What
only
should
man
we
who's
try
willing
next?
to save you from simping. He is a fellow no simper, and I love it. If you don't know what I'm talking about, there's a story. There's one of the companion mission equivalents to Barton. You're like, your main character's like hanging out, and Barton kicks in the door, and he looks at you, and he goes, "We have to go. We have to run." And you're like, "What? Why?" And he goes, "I'm here to save you." And you're like, "Wait, what? Why?" And it goes to a flashback of like, I think it was like Iluna headquarters. I don't think it was Iluna. It was one of the names. But all the heads of this military are there, and they're all women. They're all like these fine women, and they're talking about a plan to kidnap the main character because he has a special
Square
power,
formation,
and how to take that
circular
power
formation,
and give it out to their
Yuan
army to
Yang
make them more
formation.
successful. And Barton walks in and overhears
What
this. He
should
goes,
we try next?
he goes, "Wait a minute. How are you going to do that?" And they're like, "Well, he's a man and we're women, so we have a solution." He goes, "Wait, what do you want from this kid?" And one of them was like, his body. One said his genetics. And the other was like, you know, future soldiers. And Barton went, "Oh, cool. I'm just going to go to the bathroom real quick." And then he dips out the room, finds you, and tries to save you. It's so beautiful. If you could choose any character to join the Astral Express, who would it be? Ginnifanakle. She's a streamer, and she's not even from the Cienjo anyway. She's from somewhere else. So I think she would highly enjoy running around, streaming, and capturing footage of the universe.
The gong.
I think it'd be awesome.
The gong rings loud.
Let's go look at her
Performers
for a
crowd
bit.
round.
Look at my boy. Or Natasha. Natasha, she has her skirt window's too high though. It's not. Her crotch window is obscene. This is too much for the Legion. Or is? No, I'm kidding. Favorite food, teriyaki rice and teriyaki chicken with rice and some stuff. Favorite color, green. Favorite musical artist, oh god. For orchestral, Two Steps from Hell. For rock, probably Linkin Park. Favorite show, animated series, or otherwise. Utoar Mono. Favorite movie, Van Helsing with Hugh Jackman. Shoe size, infinite. Favorite season, fall. Favorite time of day, right now, because I get to spend time with you guys. Just kidding, I murdered Herta. If you could design any character for a gacha game you would play, which game would you design it for? I would design it for Wuthering Waves, because the combat is awesome. But I guess if we're going to stick on content or topic, if I did HSR, I would literally make DonnyVick. I would make the story-accurate DonnyVick. He would probably be Nihility. He would be Nihility or the Hunt. I would want him to be one of the new paths. I would want him to be like, what is it, Veracity? Hunger, I think is one of the paths that like nobody's used yet. What would be the perfect gacha character for you if I could design one? Her. Just epic, awesome warrior weapons master, gung-ho over the top with an inner turmoil issue that they got to work out. But self-insert me. That is what I would want. No ears though, none of that. Basic human fighter, please. No allegiances, no nothing, just me being strong enough to roam around the world and do whatever I want in a fictional setting. That would be fantastic. Hair flick and everything, include the hair flick, please. Do you plan on getting big games on Gacha? Yes. What stands out to me the most when I play a game? Character, gameplay, story, or music? The gameplay, because if you just start a game, you don't know anything about the character, story, or music. If I played Persona? Nope. I've been in the room when someone would play it. Are you going to consider playing it in the future? Nope. Favorite anime and the waifu. Look, guys. Before the Legion, I had a simp fic. I did. I'm a reformed person. Just like I'm a reformed League of Legends player. It would have been from my favorite anime, Utawara Mono. It would have been Harura. She's fantastic, and I love her in every way, shape, and form. When are you going to build Fei Xiao? I'm on the way, don't you worry. I'm just trying to upgrade the traces. I only have so much Trailblazer energy and materials. Favorite snack? Oh, God. Ramen? Probably ramen? Or a protein shake that I make? Favorite servant in FGO? Jane Alter. Or Alter. I don't know. All the alters in FGO are so good. I love them all. Any plans for the channel? You're looking at it. Maybe as the channel gets bigger, I'll have bigger goals, but yeah. Could you show us your relic rolls? All right, I'm gonna give you all 5 seconds to cure your disappointment. I warned you. Yeah, bold of you to assume I've ever rolled a relic. Lol, troll, check it out, it's all good. Yeah, there you go. Enjoy the pain. I could feel it from here. I could feel like the tingle of the pain, like right in here, right in my breast. Ah, it's funny. Favorite race class combination in D&D? Human fighter. Or human monk. Do you play any other systems? I don't. I really want to, but I am also the forever DM in my groups. So when it's do you play any other systems, it's more me looking at myself in the mirror going, do you want to learn 500 new pages of rules that you don't know about? The answer's usually no. Although I really do want to play Dragonbane. Dragonbane or Shadow of the Weird Wizard. What future games are you going to play next? Wilds, FF16, Elden Ring, whatever else comes out in the meantime that I think is cool enough. You mentioned Teen Titans. Who's your favorite Teen Titan character and why is it Starfire? My favorite Teen Titan character is Beast Boy. That's the only correct answer. What other games besides Hoyoverse do you want to play and cover your channel? Nope, said that a million times. Who are your favorite waifus? I don't simp. And why are they Herta and Fushuan? Oh. Physically hurt me inside. Would you ever give non-Hoyo Gacha reverses a shot? Would I? Yes. Am I? No. Who is your dungeon meshi bias and why is it just Oh, it's funny. So fun fact, I watched I read Dungeon Meshi when it came out as a manga. And I got really far in it, and now there's an anime years later, and it's like, oh shit. And I can't talk about it because I'm gonna accidentally spoil something. Same reason I can't talk about Jujutsu Kaisen or Demon Slayer. I accidentally spoiled something really important in Jujutsu Kaisen to someone years ago, and I felt so bad about it. I'm not gonna say what it is because it might spoil it for somebody right here. Tell us something about your D&D campaign and some interesting characters there. Okay. Get ready. Get fucking ready. Yeah. This is gonna be insane, and you are not ready for. Let's do Black Swan. Oh, those legs are not safe for the Legion. Let's go to you. You sound safe. All right, where is it at? How do I adjust this bullshit? So, this is my D&D world. This is one continent in my homebrew D&D world. It is one of the, if not the biggest landmass in the world. It is called Yorz, Y-O-R-Z. It is a huge place, and the first thing you're probably going to notice. It's big. A lot of little details. A lot of characters, a lot of places. It's not done yet. There's some stuff that I'm missing. Things that aren't quite planned or fleshed out just yet.
I understand.
But anytime I host a D&D game, it takes part in my D&D world. Everything is canonically happening at not the same time, but roughly within the same frame. There's lore, there's characters, there's NPCs, there's history, there's events, all kinds of shit. All kinds of shit. World building and characters, I got down pat and spades. I could literally... I mean, it wouldn't be me because I'm so rusty, but you could make a gacha game out of my D&D shit. I have hundreds of pages of Word documents. Hundreds of pages of Word documents. Right here, Parm. This is stereotypical fantasy Europe. Triss, next door, you start to kind of transition over and it becomes more gothic horror. Kor is the land of the wood elves. You come down here to Darsar. This is where all the dragon worship and cool shit happens. Japanland is right over here. This is where all the Orient shit happens. And yeah, it's all fun. Actually, fun fact, the game that I was gonna make to post on YouTube took place over here in the lovely little town of Avanglen. And the story takes place in this little strip of green that you can see right here. It's called it's not on the map because it's too small to include in the big detail. If I included every name, the whole map, everything would just be text. There wouldn't be anything else. But this is called the One-Eyed Valley. It's filled with kobolds and a couple hill giants. Goblins, a couple other things, ogres. But it's called the One-Eyed Valley because a manticore has terrorized that valley as its territory for decades. And anytime the local militia have tried to do something about it, they've only ever managed to injure one of its eyes. And so the whole story was going to be about 1 to 20 episodes of the players getting strong enough, making allies with the monster in the valley, and trying to kill the manticore.
I understand.
The old one eye. Yep. So there's a little bit about D&D for you. A little bit about my D&D for you. Hope you enjoyed it. Whoa, pellet. Ooh, I've never seen that animation. That scared the shit out of me. All right, Mazamon, you're up. All right, hope you enjoyed that. Favorite part of YouTuber content creation experience so far? This. The community. Talking with you guys. My life has been fantastic the past few months. So many changes and being better and awesome and great, and I finally know what success feels like. But the social aspect is gone. And YouTube's kind of brought that back a little bit, and I really do appreciate that. Just a shame I can't read my comment section without somebody being like, hey man, I really enjoy the content. Welt dies. It's not real, by the way, I made that up. I hope he doesn't die. My only question is, what did you say? I said, help me. Do you get tired of playing gacha games simultaneously? Oh yeah. Are you going to be uploading other games such as Black Myth Wukong even if they aren't as popular? Oh yeah. What do you think about some of the new changes in the PHB? I haven't bought it. I haven't read it yet. I need to get it. I need to check it out. Some things I like, some things I don't like. It's clear that they knew what path they wanted to go on, but it's also clear they didn't want to make a new edition of D&D, so they just rehashed 5e. And so they're not walking on the same path as 5e, but they're in the grass, kind of bumping into the trees along the path. I think the thing I don't like at all is what they did to weapons. The weapon masteries. Awesome concept. Cool elements. It's so awesome. It's great. I love it. It didn't fix the problem with weapons, which is there's no reason to play with 75% of the weapons in the game. You will never use a great axe as long as greatsword exists, and you'll never use a dagger as long as a rapier exists. So yeah, didn't fix anything. They just took something that didn't fix something and made it more complicated. Could be wrong about that. Like I said, I haven't read the PHB. They might have altered it, changed it a little bit, but as far as I'm aware, no. Check out our boy Arlen. What is your favorite piece of fiction? Faerun, D&D. It's inspired me to do so many things. Other than that, probably Hugh Jackman, Van Helsing, or Reign of Fire. Reign of Fire is pretty good. Yeah, probably D&D. It's just because, like, D&D's just taught me you can do anything and everything so long as your imagination is there. When am I allowed to simp? Never. Tell you what, actually, no, I will let you simp on one occasion. Go up to, where is it? Right here? Go right over here. There's a red X. X out of that. Go back over here. Open up a new tab. Open up to YouTube. Go to DonnyVick. Unsubscribe. Never come back. And you're allowed to simp. Or do it when I'm not looking, and then you'll never get caught. Loophole for you. Am I your good boy general? Don't think I don't recognize that name. I've seen some of the comments you've left. And I can't answer that question because that would be simping. Thank you for the support, by the way. Would I ever stream, and what platform would I stream on? I would stream on YouTube because this is where all my shit is. And I've thought about it. Might do it, might not. Like I said, streaming takes away the one thing I really value, which is privacy. Favorite Dimension 20 campaign? I haven't watched Dimension 20. I do know of it, but I just haven't seen it. Favorite D20 PC and NPC? I haven't seen it. Social security number. 34. No, I'm kidding. Favorite and least favorite game you've played and why? Oh, Jesus. Favorite game? So many. Dark Souls. I love Dark Souls. Just the overcoming the challenges that everything that From Software gives you is so nice. Least favorite game? Age of Empires 3. They ruined Age of Empires with that game. What about the Foxy and Dream Team? What is this Kafka Black Swan nonsense? Look, man, I only got so many fucking materials that I can do shit with, okay? Look, I didn't even get to upgrade all of them all the way when I unlocked them. And this team's up next. And I really want to throw Tingyun in right here instead so I can buff Fei Shao and just piss everybody off for like 1,000 years. Oh, it'd be so awesome. Oh, I would love it so much. When's my birthday? I'm a Scorpio. Would you rather never use a Foxian again or build and use Herta? Well, good thing I built that dot team first. How does it feel to gain subscribers and grow your channel? Awesome. Are there any hardships and obstacles you had to overcome? Your comments. Not yours specifically, but just as a whole, your guys' comments. Do you have any big plans for the future of the channel? Not really. As the channel gets bigger, maybe the goals get bigger, but for now, I mean, just more of this. I like this. I like chilling with this. General, you nonchalantly implied that you may or may not be incredibly strong. So my question is, do you lift, bro? Do I lift? Yes. I haven't lifted in a few months, actually. I've worked out off and on like my whole life. The last workout I was doing, I got to like the final part of it, and as I was moving some weights, my knees started to have this real weird twitchy sensation, and it scared the shit out of me. And I threw the weights, and I sat down on the bench real quick and was like, okay, cool. I've taken all the weight off. All the pressure's gone. My knees will be fine. And it didn't go away for like a solid like 10, 20 seconds, and it scared the shit out of me. And I was like, I'm going to stay off the weights for a little bit. Am I incredibly strong? No. I've always been deceptively a little stronger than I think I am. I wouldn't say incredibly. No, just being realistic, humbling myself a bit. I would say maybe just slightly a little stronger than the average person. Nothing crazy. I mean, you saw me kind of stand up and move a bit, you know. I'm by no means overweight, underweight, anything like that. 6'2", 180, somewhere around there, give or take. Doing pretty good for an old man. Do I play competitive games too, like MOBAs, Battle Royales? I played League of Legends for about a decade, and then I escaped. I'm reformed. Do you consider cereal a soup? No, it's not a soup because it's called cereal. When pulling for Herta? Never. You can't pull for Herta. General, are you planning to debut a handsome VTuber in the near future? No. That is thousands of dollars I do not wish to spend. Oh, Fei Shao, you look so fancy. I want your coat. Your coat's really fucking cool. Now that I keep looking at it. Whoop. Nope, can't do that. Yes, there we go. Put her on the screen again. She's fun. Actually, who haven't we looked at? Here we go. A character that everyone loves that I'll never build. That'll be awesome. Yeah, no, I've thought of the VTuber thing. I've considered it. But it's so much money for something that I don't know if will actually pay off. So no, I'm already a big weeb. I don't need to be a bigger one. I've heard you mention Final Fantasy 14 a couple of times. Do you play it? I did. Would you play with the Legion? That would be cool, but we missed that train a few years ago.
Today?
If no, you can ignore this question. I won't ignore you. I'll ostracize you, but I won't ignore you. Are you planning to live stream anything? Nope. Just wanted a general's anime taste. Shonen Jump. Give me my character growing stronger to overcome adversity.
What should I
Give me that
observe
internal
today?
monster that causes them to go... You know, give me that fucking internal monster that causes them to go crazy.
Oh.
Feelings about Honkai Star Rail so far. It's a great game. If you hit 20k, will you buy a Herta body pillar? Pillar? You hit 20k, will you buy a Herta body pillow? I'll burn a Herta body pillow. Actually, no, I'm too stingy with money. I wouldn't even do that. What were you honestly expecting when you What were you honestly expecting when you posted HSR for the first time? Nothing. I was expecting nothing to happen.
What should I
and
observe
then,
today?
boom, everything happened. Ugh.
Oh.
Least favorite and most favorite characters in Star Rail? Least favorite, Herta. Most favorite, Sampo. It's one question. Himiko or Kafka? Kafka.
What should I observe
Will you try to
today?
attempt to do the end game? Nope. Do you like turtles? I love turtles. Why do you like turtles? Because they're animals. They're little buddies. They're all going to be extinct in 20 years anyway. When will you play Simulated Universe? Never. Well, I will, just off camera. How am I feeling? Pretty good. Do you remember that you can't get any rewards in the Simulated Universe
What should I
from
observe
Herta unless
today?
you build her and love her? You're a dirty liar because I already know that you can get rewards. And I hate her and murdered her. So, yeah. Your love for Foxians is a furry tendency or just a kinky? I am not a furry. I am not. Can confirm. Is it a kink? No. I do not like them in that way. It doesn't go that deep. I enjoy the aesthetic. Also, if you take away the ears, that's a normal fucking person. You put the ears back on, it's just a cosplayer. Like, until they are covered in fur and they walk on the balls of their feet, yeah. I think there's a scale somewhere. It's like 1 to 5 of like, if you fall on 1 to 2, you're in the safe zone. 3, you need to ask yourself questions. 4, you are absolutely a furry. 5, you're going to jail. Like, but yeah, no, I just like them. I just like the aesthetic. It adds more. I like animals and I like women. So combine them, boom. Good stuff, but not to the same degree you are. I like people. This is a person. Like, if you just, literally, if we just, like, cover the ears, that is just a fucking person. People take it too extreme. Quit sexualizing everything on the internet. Why can't people just like something? Why just gotta go straight to full fucking commitment? Oh, that's a cool question. Are there any games you would want to feature on your channel but chose not to? Ark? Why would I choose not to? That's a lot of work. If you've ever played Ark Survival Evolved, that's a lot of work. Also, there are a lot of really good Ark content creators, and I do not plan to try and compete with that. Who's better, Black Swan or Kafka? At the moment, it's going to be Kafka. That's only because I know her and have hung out with her in the story before. Black Swan, her aesthetic I love to death, even though she's literally just a carbon copy of Kafka in every fucking way. But I haven't met her in the story yet. I don't know anything about her character. It might change. I might like her more. Games to recommend. Star Rail. Anything from Software. Witcher 3, Dragon's Dogma 2, XCOM Enemy Unknown, Shadows of War, Shadows of Mordor. Oh, there's so many. Digimon Rumble Arena. Sekiro. No, I already said everything from Software. Total War. Any of the Total War games are awesome. Feel like strategy games. Ark Ark's a great game. Conan Exiles. You mentioned a lot of League of Legends. I assumed you played. Who's your main and who's your permaban? My main is Evelyn. My permaban is Zed. Yeah, I know. Wait a minute, but General, no simp. I told you, I've had a no simp phase in my life. It was one hell of a fucking... It was a merry-go-round of emotion. What's the reason for me to play Star Rail? On a whim. I always wanted to try it just to try it because I liked gachas and I like story games, but it was just on a whim. Black Swan or Fatio? I don't know either of them in the story. That's a tough choice to make. What is it? I can't really make that choice. What would be your last meal? Teriyaki chicken rice with broccoli. That or mac and cheese with all kinds of wild shit in it. How much money have you burned in all your gacha games? That's the real question. You'll never know. But you've had enough context clues on my Star Rail to have an idea of how much I've spent on Star Rail, and that is not even a 20th of what I've spent on Fate Grand Order. Have you ever considered creating content outside of the story in the playthrough, such as relics and disc farm? Nope, never will. Do you accept fan art submissions? I do. If so, where can we send them? I don't know. I don't know. That's the hard part I'm facing right now. Ass or tits? Well, in the confines of the question, ass. I've just found as I grow older that I just don't care about the tits as much. As a boy, it was very much the other way around. I met my father's best friend on a camping trip, and I shit you not, he sat me down and gave me a conversation and converted me from a tits to an ass guy when I was in my early 20s. I wish I could remember what he said to me because it was some fucking, like, prophetic, like, Messiah level bullshit. Yeah, within the confines of the question, ass. My out-of-the-box art thinking obviously wants to be like, why not both? But if you want personal preference taste, it's what I call the core. So everything from the thigh to the hip to the waist to the tummy, just the core area. That's the best part. And for ladies, I'm sure you like that part as well. Anyways, name your favorite singer. Linkin Park, Faint, or Rise Against. Tip the scales. As long as a song makes me want to get up and fight like 300 people, and just full one-man army mode, or just full energy to like get through a workout, or just makes me think I could jump out my third-story window and be fine. That's the kind of music I like. Face reveal when. That's awkward. Hi. Anyways, do I not like roguelike games? No, I really don't. Bob or Az? Az. Win pina colada whenever I feel like it. Do I have siblings? Yes, I feel like you're the younger sibling. That is an insult. I am the eldest sibling, and I will not take this slander. My youngest siblings are probably watching this somewhere going, ha! Gotcha, bitch! To that, fuck you. I know where you sleep. I heard a rumor you like Foxians. Is it true? It could be. We reached the end of the list. Oh, thank God. Do I simp? Nope. Used to. Don't anymore. Now that your channel is growing, would you consider making YouTube more than a hobby and taking it more seriously? If all my channel numbers quadrupled, I would take it seriously. Until then, it does not have the ability to pay for my living expenses. So, no, I cannot take it seriously. It makes way more money than I thought it would, if we're going to be honest. Like 100% when I was making the joke back in the day. I say back in the day, this was like 3 months ago. I 100% was convinced that the first time I got a YouTube paycheck, it was going to be $5, and I was going to go buy a Happy Meal and make it a joke. But, then I made like $10 in the first day, and I was like, bro, what? You're kidding me. This is insane. Yeah. So, but yeah, until the numbers get enough to make me think that it would be okay, because it doesn't offer me anything else. YouTube just gives money. That's it. Gives fame and fortune. Well, you're half right. But it also doesn't give me 401k and healthcare and paid vacations. Well, I guess technically it does a paid vacation. Yeah, it kind of does do a paid vacation, doesn't it? And it could do. I gotta reconsider my options here real quick. Are you a bit annoyed at the fact that your Star Rail videos are way more popular than any other games on your... Or wait, what did that say? Are you a bit annoyed at the fact that your Star Rail videos are way more popular than any other games you bring on your channel? Yes, I am annoyed by it. But luckily I like Star Rail, so I don't mind. I heard you refer to games and manga and anime here and there. Let me have a chance to ask you your top 3 favorite games and your top 3 favorite manga and anime. Favorite games? Ark Survival Evolved, Warcraft 3, Sekiro. We'll go with that. Favorite manga and anime. Bleach, Tokyo Ravens, Utawara Mono. As for manga, man, that's harder. Demon Slayer. Probably still Bleach. Third manga. I don't have read. It's been so long. What's like a really obscure one that I might have seen? Let me hold on. Let me. I'm trying to think of one that I might have read that I just loved. Where? I did try to read Tokyo Ghoul. I just couldn't get into it. I liked it, but I was also like, Let me see here. And Dungeon Meshi's on that list too. That's a thing. Oh, no shit. Fairy Tail. The Fairy Tail manga was awesome. I loved it. Can't believe I didn't think of that. My God. Anyways, though, I believe... Yeah, that's the end. We did it. We got through the questions. Hooray! 10K celebration is over. Thank you, Ting-Yoon. Ah, so amazing. All right, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Herta what? Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for enjoying. Look forward to more content from me, your elated general of the Legion. Hopefully we catch up in Star Rail. Hopefully we catch up in CZZ. I do want to get to F16 eventually. I may start including the face cam in the videos. We'll see how people take this episode. Hopefully the sound works out, or I gotta do this again, and I'm gonna be pissed. But yeah, before I ramble on anymore about random bullshit, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. As I've said, what, 3 times now? I'm gonna end it. Adios. Have fun all. Yes, Hurt is dead. Best fucking day of my goddamn life.